All right, so I want to talk about a mysterious encounter I ran into. The nature of this situation was that the government was trying to get permission to use nuclear weapons on California. They were getting permission, they were in the process of getting it. And do I have to read my book at thelambstestimony.com? I'm Jesus Christ, all this stuff is crazy. But anyways, the nature of the situation was there was a woman in the room next to me who I believed was a sex trafficking victim. And something weird was going on. When I got there was an extremely nice vehicle. It was a late model BMW sports car, white with navy blue racing stripes running down. 2 navy blue racing stripes running down the, running down the front all the way to the back. And so, anyways, it's a really weird situation. Somehow they set the arrangement with the management of the company to have me placed in the room next to them. If it couldn't get any weirder than that, I'll tell you what, it gets a lot weirder than that. But anyways, so I heard this woman's voice in my head. It was saying, Nick Rockerford is not in my life. He's just a person that I talk to on the internet. And then I heard her, the same voice immediately after that, shout through the wall. I had just made a video in which I said, I had just kept feeling this weird thing and seeing Nick Rockerford and all this stuff. It's like, if you want to be with Nick Rockerford, then just go be with Nick Rockerford. By the time I get you out of sex trafficking, I'm going to be broke and you're going to end up with somebody like Nick Rockerford. And so then I heard this woman crying through the wall. Nick Rockerford is not in my life. He's just a guy I talk to on the... She said, he's just a guy I sleep with. And then she goes, like she had said something that she didn't intend to say, which didn't correlate with what I heard. So I believed her. I believed, that probably wasn't what was going on. It's probably misspoke or something. But, if she's sucked in sex trafficking, probably being made to have sex with so many people, it's unbelievable. She then said, this is so hard, and just started crying. Oh my God, so hard. I never heard anybody cry that hard in my fucking life. Something seriously fucked up was going on with this woman. Okay? Really bad. I don't know what they were doing to her, because apparently it was something. She was crying and said something was hard. Okay? I don't know who she was. She was not the same person as who I was led to believe was in my head. They knew that. Wasn't the same voice. I don't even know who the hell it was. Anyways, then she said, I felt all their energy descending on her all at once. Like they were hacking, which I catch people hacking me all the time. They get lost with jealousy and they're fucking crazy. Some people have tried to kill me before out of jealousy. Just jealousy. The people I don't even really know. I haven't seen them in forever, but oh man, anyways. The point of the story is, and this is the crazy part, they saw the government trying to kill me, but the situation was so interesting that they just had to kill me. I was totally fucked in the head from what was going on. Didn't want anything to do with any of it. Fuck. You can't rationalize these class of people. But anyways, the point of the story is this. It just felt like that was what was going on. So she goes, why would they leave me alone? As soon as that, I felt that. I had told them, if you don't get on top of this, you're not going to be a disciple, okay? So you can watch me go through this, and so who knows what their motivation was. I was thinking maybe I was picking up on what she was picking up on, but she's got post-traumatic stress, so she's feeling only the threat part of it. Anyways, so I started thinking to myself, why are they doing that? My mind was racing so hard that I started thinking about stuff that I had read in a book on Greek mythology, in which Zeus said that men and women are mutual enemies of each other. I started thinking, well, I'm being mean to you, and now you're just in love with me, which is what I wanted, because they had made me believe I was in love with her, manufactured that emotion. Anyway, so that was like success to me. That's where my mind was at with all of this shit going on. Anyways, the point of the story is that so I said so I typed a message to her on OnlyFans to Sky Bree's OnlyFans, which that was not Sky Bree, that said mutual enemies. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is that you and me are mutual enemies. I'm essentially, at the end of the day, I'm being mean to you. And that's causing you to like me, therefore causing them to become jealous. I did not explain, my rationale for why I said what I said. I didn't bring up, and this is where I learned that from, and that caused me to believe this or anything like that. Instantly, the dude in the room goes, "Be mean to him." You know what I mean? Like she was a dog, and she is just crying her fucking eyes out because of what these people are doing to her. I'm on the other side of the wall fucking here, and everything's fucking me in the head. Way fucking bad. And so the walls were very thin, so I was able to hear everything. So, but here's what's so crazy about it. How did he even come to those conclusions so fast? You see what I'm saying? How did he put all that together? Like that. How did he do that? You know what I mean? That haunted me for a while. I'm like, who the fuck is this woman in here with? Some crazy motherfucker, psycho intelligent, who's evil as shit? Oh my God, it was a nightmare. But anyways, yeah, it's just, after that, they pretty much told me to leave. So, so I just left, and then they harassed me about it afterwards. Like, you just left me here? I was like, oh my God. I did, all I was doing was listening to the voice, and then I thought the voice was aliens, and then I later thought it was a woman, and then so I'm thinking, oh no, I listened to a woman in fear, So, but anyways, they're kicking Nick Rockford out of the Disciples because of it, because of the way it makes them look, or maybe he did it. Who knows?